Hello, everyone. It's Ryan here of Ryan Edit Photography, welcoming you to another episode of Small Business Shoutouts, where we interview local entrepreneurs in our area, the best ones in their field, where we talk about their passion, their business, and everything in between. So today, we are joined by the awesome Victoria of Bella Angel Hair and Makeup. How are you?
Hi, Ryan. Thank you so much for having me. I'm doing well.
Awesome, awesome. So, so Victoria is the CEO of Bella Angel Hair and Makeup, which is one of the award-winning hairstylists and makeup artists in the Philadelphia area. Bella Angel consists of a team of award-winning South Jersey and Philadelphia hairstylists and makeup artists. They offer on-location bridal and special event hair and makeup services in the Philadelphia, South Jersey, and surrounding area. With over 20 years of experience, they opened their doors in 2003. They are one of the first companies on the East Coast to cater to brides on their wedding day. They will have all clients leave a preview knowing that they're in the best hands possible for hair and makeup. So a little bit about Victoria. She's the owner and expert hairstylist and makeup artist. She began her career in New Jersey and Philadelphia in 1992 before heading to Los Angeles, California, where she worked for nearly a decade in the LA and Orange County area. Victoria specialized in wedding hair and makeup as well, working in film, TV, commercials alongside many celebrities. And her passion was always bridal and special events. She especially loves working with brides. So a few accolades, very recent ones in the wedding and makeup industry. She won Bride's Choice Awards for Wedding Wire 12 years in a row, Couples Choice Award for Wedding Wire 8 years in a row. And her TV wedding work was featured on Whose Wedding Is It Anyway on the Style Network, A Day of Weddings Style Network, Lifetime Channel, My Best Friend's Wedding, Unplugged with Geraldo, the CW Philly 57, Power Your Life, WMCN Channel 44. And she has done the Morning Joe Show, Philadelphia, Makeup for MSNBC. So political campaign town halls and conventions, hair and makeup for them. SNL Weekend Update, DNC Philadelphia, hair and makeup. And there's a lot of accolades for you. Winner of Best Hair and Makeup 2012, up to 2018, My Fox Philly and Page 17. Soho Happenings, Best Updo and Makeup 2014 to 2017. Winner of Best Weddings 2011 to 2020, The Knot, Bride's Choice Awards, we have mentioned, Couples Choice Awards, and the USA Women's Soccer Team and Team Photo Shoot and Commercial Shoot 2016. That's awesome.
Thank you.
Yeah, so many features, and they're one of the well-respected makeup artists companies in the area. And she's been also writing a beauty article for the past 8 years for Philadelphia Rojo magazine. In circulation is 20,000 and have done the celebrity covers. And a list of celebrities, maybe I'll mention a few: Mary James Kenny, Pat Ciarochi, Silvestri. I hope I didn't butcher that. Doug Collins.
Cherokee.
Oh, there you go.
Cherokee. She's a dear friend. I love her.
Chubby Checker, Dee Dee Sharp, Earl Young, Dee Leenam, Dave Schultz, Michael Barkan, rapper Lady B. Clark, Judge Kevin Doherty, Mel Reese. Oh, that one I know. Eagles. Val Sikahima, and Jim Donovan, CBS 3. Wow, that was a lot.
Well, Ryan, I think our time is up now. Thank you for having me. That was quite
Yeah, I
a
used
list.
up
You've
all
done
that
your
time
homework.
just to introduce you.
Wow.
Yeah.
Thank
So,
you.
well, there's no. It's gonna be undeniable with credentials,
Thank you.
all of that, right?
Thank
Awesome.
you.
Yeah. So could you tell us a little bit about so let's start with the business and your company. So I did mention that I read through your bio that you live in LA, but so how did you got started with the company? Was it always your passion, or were you in another career and and then shifted over, or could you tell us
So,
a little bit about
yeah.
company?
So, I'm a trained and licensed cosmetologist. I'm from New Jersey. You said this in the bio a little bit, but I wanted to explain to you how I started it.
Mhm.
I was doing hair and makeup on the East Coast and decided to move to Los Angeles. When I got to LA, I needed more training and I needed another license. So I did that in Los Angeles, and I was working for a salon, a very high-end salon in Newport Beach, and I was approached by a woman who owned a hair and makeup company on location. So she specialized in weddings. And I was doing at the salon at the time, I was doing all of the brides. I was doing all of the makeup and all of the hair for the brides and the bridal parties. And she approached me. She said, I like your style. I like your work. I want you to join my team. So I started working for her doing weddings. So I was working at the salon and I was working for her doing weddings. And I thought, oh my God, this is amazing. We travel to the bride. The bride never has to leave her hotel or her home. She has all the conveniences right there. She doesn't have to stress, because when you leave your home and you go to a salon, you don't know what's going to happen at the salon. Are they going to be ready for you? Are they going to be working with another client? Are you going to get out on time? Or is the weather going to be bad? How am I going to get to the salon if there's snow on the ground or ice on the ground? Or am I going to find parking? Or all these things. So fast forward, I moved back to New Jersey, to the East
Mhm.
Coast, and decided I wasn't going to work in a salon. I was going to start a company that catered to brides like they do in LA. So I brought the Hollywood glamour to the tri-state area, and I was one of the first companies to do that.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
So how did the Bella Angel company name come about?
Mm.
Was there like a special?
So that's a great question, and there's a great story behind it.
Let's hear
So
it. Yeah.
I moved back from Los Angeles because my sister had two adorable little girls, and I was missing everything in their lives. And I missed my family, and I was missing all of these wonderful things that my nieces were doing. So I decided to move back. And when I did, I started Bella Angel, named after my nieces, Isabella and Angelica. So Bella for Isabella,
Mhm.
Angelica for Angel for Angelica, and Bella Angel means beautiful angel in Italian.
Italian. Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome. So I kind of had a hint that it was
It was named
it
after
was
someone.
rooted
Yeah.
after the Italian words,
Yeah.
but I wanted to verify and make sure with you. That's an
Yeah.
awesome idea from your.
Thank you. Thank you. And, to elaborate a little bit more, Isabella is my older niece. She's in her 20s now, and she works for me. So
She's
she was a child, a toddler when I moved back, and now she's in her 20s and she's working for me, and she's an incredible artist.
uh-huh.
So
She could really tell everyone now that it's named after me.
exactly. She is the Bella of Bella
She is,
Angel.
yeah.
Yeah. Hmm.
That's really cool. Yeah.
Thank
So
you.
before we move on to the next question, guys, if you could please smash that like button, hit subscribe to our channel, share the video, leave a comment, and any support, I really would appreciate it from everyone. So next question is, so when you guys book a client, right? Or from like a beginning to end process, what's your, for you personally, what's your favorite part of it? Is it like the makeup, the actual wedding day, or just connecting with leads for the first time, or when you first meet
So
them?
Brian, with that question, I would say it's shocking, but it's after the wedding is over. Because after it's over, we usually get emails and phone calls, and the brides, you know, send us pictures, and sometimes they'll send us a video, and I get to see the amazing work that my artists have done on these beautiful brides. So when I see that and I see the smiles on their faces, that to me is so rewarding. So it'll be after the wedding when I get, the phone calls and the emails, and I get to see videos and pictures. I love that. And when they send us pictures, I love to vlog about their day, and it's just so
Uh,
fun.
yeah, and how like they felt like $1,000,000. I'm
Yes,
sure, right?
I love it.
That's really cool.
Thank you.
So, and right now we're gonna consult with your expertise a little bit.
Okay.
So for our viewers, current brides, prospective brides, so makeup what tips could you share if they're looking for booking a makeup artist or a hairstylist for like their wedding day? So what are the key things that they should keep in mind?
That's a really good question. And a lot of brides don't know the answer to that. And sometimes they make mistakes. So it's really important to find a company and not an individual. If you hire a company, then you have backup. So say you go on Instagram and you see some amazing, hair and makeup styles that you like, and this girl's posting them, and you have to have her for your wedding. So that's great. She does amazing work. Hopefully she doesn't get sick on the wedding day. Hopefully there's not a family emergency on the wedding day, because does she have backup? Are you going to be stuck? Are you going to have to do your own hair and makeup? So if you hire a company, then, usually companies have backup. We have 20 artists. So God forbid if something happens, I can go out and do the wedding, or we'll send, we have 5 other artists available. So that is really an important
Mm-hmm.
aspect looking at it. If you're hiring an artist, hire a company. Getting back to trials and preview sessions, when you have, and I always recommend that the bride has a preview session or a trial prior to the wedding. At the trial, make sure that you mesh well with the artist. Make sure you like her. It's important. And make sure that she nails the hair and makeup before you leave. So at the trial, you're gonna test out the artist and see if you like her personality. If she's gonna make you nervous on the wedding day, if she's high energy and it's not a good fit for you, then maybe she's not a good fit for your wedding day. So an artist's job not only is it to do an amazing job on the hair and makeup, but also to be calming on the wedding day and soothe the bride and make sure that the bride is calm. That's important too. So we have many jobs.
Yeah, I could definitely attest to that. As the wedding day is, there's a lot of
Sure,
dynamic.
photographers too.
Mhm.
You're dealing with the same thing. So absolutely, you have to be a calming force. It's an important day.
Mhm. Definitely agree on that. So, do you have any other? Oh, let's move on to the next question. So what are your top 3 tips for brides on how to look their best on their wedding day?
On the wedding
Of
day.
course,
Oh,
the makeup artist will, do their magic, and the hairstylist also. But if there's anything that could help them prepare or just
mm-hmm,
makes the whole process flow smoother,
mm-hmm.
what are your top 3 tips?
Yeah, that's a great question. I've created the rule of 8s. This is awesome. You're going to love it. So the rule of eights, it starts 8 days prior to the wedding. You need to do this. So you need to
I'm taking notes.
get 8 hours of sleep every night leading up to the wedding. It's really important to get rest. You don't want dark circles or bags under your eyes. It's important to feel calm and be rested. So that's number one. Number two, I would say, is hydrate. You need to drink 8 glasses of water a day. If you do that, your skin will look better, your hair will look better, and if you want to lose a few pounds, most brides are obsessed with losing weight. So I would say you might even lose a few pounds drinking 8 glasses of water a day. And then the number 3 would be to meditate, relax. You can get an app online. You can, have a bubble bath and throw a bath bomb in there and just relax for 8 minutes, at least 8 minutes. So meditate 8 minutes, or just go into a room and just be quiet for 8 minutes. So those are my crazy 8s.
Wow, that was good stuff. I particularly could tell you, like, from the hydration part, it's such a big thing
So important.
because
All day, that's all I do. I mean, I'm drinking water now, constantly just drinking.
especially on the wedding day, because it's a full day marathon, and the
Yes.
brides, they don't, that's one of the last things that's on their mind. Their thinking is like in like 1,000 different directions. They're just
Right.
thinking about everything else, and then
The bridesmaids should
mhm.
make sure that the bride is hydrated. The maid of honor, that's one of her jobs, to take care of the bride. So maybe she could, walk around with a bottle of water.
Yeah, so at close to the end of the day, sometimes they don't realize how dehydrated they are, and like when they get to the reception, they just like down a full like water bottle like straight.
Right. And especially in the summer months,
Mhm.
when you're, you have a gown on and it's hot enough, and then it's hot outside and it's, it's June or July, and I've heard brides have passed out from
Yeah.
not hydrating. So it's really important.
Mm-hmm. So there you have it. Her rule of eights, Victoria's rule of eights. That's really, that's really a cool concept you came up with.
Thank you.
We should like patent it or something.
I'm going to blog about it.
Yeah.
I'm going to blog about it.
There you go. Yeah. So stay tuned on her blog. So it's going to come up there. We're going and then, okay. So on the next question is, since we're all, everyone is on lockdown and we're kind of relegated to be staying at home. So for brides, or maybe it could apply to, the guys too. What's your top tip for just taking care of the skin? So, or I don't know if it would depend on the season. There's different things they could do, but just to take care of skin at home.
Well, I can tell you that so it doesn't matter the season. You should never, if you wear makeup, you should never go to sleep with makeup on. That's really important, to wash your face before you go to bed. It doesn't matter the season. Always wash your face before you go to bed, because that makeup sits on your skin. It rubs on your face. If you're on your pillow, it's clogging your pores. It's gonna cause so much irritation, and you do not want to do that. So always wash your face before you go to bed. Number 2, I would say hydrate. Hydrate, your skin. Moisturize your skin. Use a really good moisturizer. I like, getting back to washing your face, don't use soap. That's another thing. I like Purpose. I don't know if you've ever heard of it. You can purchase it at a drugstore or a supermarket. Everyone carries it. It's soap-free. It's hypoallergenic, and it cleans your skin without drying your skin. And it's like $6 or $7 for a big bottle of it. I like that. And I think those are pretty much sunscreen. Sunscreen's really important. Always use a sunscreen because the sun is so damaging. Even in the wintertime, you don't realize that you're getting, that rays, and it's very bad. And it causes a lot of problems. So always use a sunscreen.
Awesome. Well, there you have it. There's your tips from Victoria, how to make sure your skin would stay looking great and as awesome as hers.
Thank you. I have makeup on.
Well, because I guess the things that you mentioned, they're kind of, I don't want to say under, or kind of, I guess, neglected by people. Like they go to bed with makeup on or something. Is that something that people kind of like ignore or just like downplay? I guess the word was like.
If you go out at night and you come home and you're exhausted, you don't want to take your makeup off, but you just have to force yourself to do it. It only takes a few minutes.
Got it. Okay, so that's how that scenario plays out.
Yes.
So I know you work mostly with brides, of course, but so do you have any tips for the gentlemen? Like I know it's not really much of like guys getting into skincare and all that, but of course, everybody, we like go up in age, and taking care of yourself is such an important thing.
Absolutely.
So
Absolutely.
do you have any
Yeah.
tips for guys, like especially,
Yeah.
or just for like grooms that are getting ready on their wedding day? Of course, they want to look
Yeah.
really, really their best,
So men can do the same thing that women can do. A groom can do the same thing a bride can do. Hydrate, moisturize. The purpose skin cleanser is wonderful for men or women. My husband uses it. It's a great product. I've been using it for over 10 years. I never, knock on wood, get breakouts. It's your skin feels clean after, and it's not drying. So men can also use that. So I would say, wash your face before you go to bed. Don't use soap, and moisturize and use a sunscreen. That applies for any, men or women. Yeah.
Perfect. Yeah, because there's a ton of like men's skincare products out there that are much more appropriate to use than just like soap. Because guys, they would just like,
Yes.
it's the same. It's not the
Guys,
same.
a lot of guys use soap. They do. And, it shows. It's
Yeah.
bad for your skin.
And ultimately, on your wedding day, guys, you want to look your best. Like, of course, for the pictures, for your bride, like for your friends and family that's going to be celebrating with you, and of course, it's going to help. It's going to help the pictures. Your photographer.
Right? It's all about the pictures,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Because you're
You
going to
don't
look
want.
back 20
Yeah.
years from now, and what you're going to see are pictures.
Mm-hmm.
You want to look good.
If you look, if your skin is taken care of, it looks great off the bat. Then it saves time. And I know there's like post production and all of that, but it's better that it's already that way. And
Yes,
you could,
absolutely.
I guess, optimize your and look your best on the wedding day. That's definitely tips that could help you.
Yeah.
So let's move on to the business side of things. So being in 20 years of business, wow, that's just, I'm 7 years in. It's been a heck of a ride. So
Yeah.
I can't imagine for like, for owning a company for 20 years. So what are the things that you've learned, like being a business, or say things that I guess you would have done differently early on? Were there things that
So
along
I
the lines?
living in California, living in Los Angeles and working out there taught me so much. First, it taught me about the wedding business, and it also taught me about business itself. I learned so much. So I feel like, as a business owner, you really need to pay your dues. And that was me paying my dues. I mean, I've worked 10 years out there. I learned so much. And then I came back to the tri-state area and implemented everything that I learned into my business. Um, so that was one of the greatest experiences for me, for running a business, to have that experience. Would I change anything or do anything differently? I don't think so, Ryan. I mean, I think that everything is where it's supposed to be. I'm where I'm supposed to be. My business is where it's supposed to be.
Mhm.
We're constantly growing and evolving, and it's been such an amazing journey. And I'm very fortunate to be in this business for 20 years. I love what I do. I love brides. They're so amazing, and it's just been fun. It's been great. So I wouldn't change anything.
That's awesome. That
Thanks.
yeah, that really, it's a testament to your hard work and dedication to your, to your craft and business, that you feel that everything's lining up.
Yes.
And I guess they say effort equals results. So you put in, you know,
I like that.
yeah, a lot of like extraordinary effort equals extraordinary results. So I mean, yeah, it's like an equal equation, as so they say.
Yeah.
Which, I think the results speak for themselves. So the next question that I have for you is, I know the 2020 season, I guess, has yet to start, or probably partially started for you guys. So what do you see on, as far as the makeup industry? What do you see for in the bridal makeup industry? What trends do you see upcoming, or let's say 2020 season starts late or early 2021? What are the trends that you see for bridal makeup?
So for makeup,
Mm-hmm.
it depends on the person. It depends on their personality and what their comfort level is. A lot of brides want a very classic look. They want very minimal makeup, but they still want to look polished, and they want to look, especially for the camera, because you know a, a lot of brides don't realize that if they want a natural look, that they're going to have to still wear makeup. They can't just put on lip gloss and some mascara. You need makeup in front of a camera. You know this. I mean, you've
Mm-hmm.
seen probably brides that don't have any makeup on, and they don't they look washed out maybe, after you get the images back. So it's important to, at least have some kind of makeup. So that's why you would hire a professional. And getting off a subject here, but your question was trends. Let's
Yeah.
get back to the trends. So the trends are
Trends that you see
natural
coming up.
makeup.
Yeah.
I got carried away.
No, it's fine.
Natural makeup. A lot of brides still do natural. Peaches, coral colors, minimal makeup, but still polished. And then you have brides who love a smoky eye. And I love a smoky eye. I love makeup. I'm a makeup artist, so I'm all about makeup. So brides like a smoky eye. They like a red lip. They like an old Hollywood look. Braids are still huge right now. Brides are still getting braids. There are different types of braids, and they're getting them, on the top of their head. They're getting them cascading down. They're wearing, hair accessories are coming back. It was very out for a while. Hair accessories were huge in the 90s. And then in the early 2000s, brides stopped wearing hair accessories and they just wore a veil. But now they're back and I love them because it's bling and I love bling. So, you know, these are the trends that you're going to see in 2020 and 2021. Braids are still hot and I'm shocked by it, but I love them. They're gorgeous.
Mm-hmm.
And also hair extensions. Brides are wearing hair extensions so that they can have the vision of longer hair, maybe even longer braid. So a lot of hair extensions too.
Awesome. Well, that wasn't really meant to be a trick question, but I know every bride has their own style and like preference. And of course, you have to gauge as the professional. You also have to gauge what would offer your opinion, what would look best, you know, is in terms of their style. Because, you know, if I compare it in the photography, there's like images or poses, ideas that may not be as flattering as they thought. Like, you know, it's a cool idea, but like, you know, okay, I already know what's gonna happen if I do this picture. You're not gonna like it. You're gonna hate it. So
and that happens to us too. Like, you know, the bride will say, "I need to have this red lipstick," and we look at her and we look at her complexion, and then we, you know, go, we're not sure this is gonna work. Are you sure? I need to have red, and then we put it on, and she's like, "Oh, you were right.
Yeah,
not a good choice. Let's go a little lighter." Because, you know, one thing I want to mention this, one thing should pop on your face, either your eyes or your lips. One thing should pop. So if you're going to do a red lip, maybe don't go so dramatic on the eyes.
mm-hmm. Yeah, and you offered your expert opinion and show them the alternative. Like, what do you think about this? And then they just like, you know, the light bulb just like.
Yeah. And the trial, we get to try different things too. So that's why the preview session is really important, because when they come in, they get to try whatever they want. We're there for 2 hours sometimes. So if they don't like the lipstick we put on, let's try a different color. If you don't like the eyeshadow, let's try a different color. If you don't like the braid in your hair, let's try a softer look. So that's what the trial is too. We get to try different things and it's fun.
So that's why the trial is really important for brides. And yeah. And especially for me as a photographer, what I like to do is whenever I schedule an engagement session with a couple, I tell them, if you schedule for the bride, if you schedule your trial on the same day, then, you know, it's two birds with one stone, because you know, you're looking great already.
Right.
And then we take the photos and, you know, it's, you know, it's a win-win for you. You get to see, when you get to see the engagement photos, then you have so much time to tweak things or make adjustments to, you know, maybe I want my, you know, she says her hair a little bit like this way, or a little bit more color on, like a little bit more blush, or, you know, I'm just like,
no, it's great. It's a great way for the bride to see what she's going to look like. It's a great trial. So it's the trial makeup and then it's the trial photography. So if you're doing it on that day, it's perfect. Plus you've paid for a trial. So get some use out of it, right?
Yeah. See, so that's an awesome tip for you guys that are watching. So, all right. Well, so we're going to be closing in soon. So it's time for the secret question, a very important question for Victoria. So what is your favorite drink?
My favorite drink? Alcohol or non-alcohol?
Could be anything.
Oh, so I drink a lot of water. But when I don't, and I drink high alkaline water too, but when I don't drink water, I like tequila.
Tequila.
I love tequila, and I love Casamigos tequila. It's George Clooney's company. And I like to drink it straight, room temperature, because there's a lot of health benefits to it. So that's my favorite drink. Tequila. What's your favorite drink?
I like bourbon. So old fashioned.
Ooh, that's my husband's drink, an old fashioned.
Yeah, I mean, but I never drink it on a wedding day because, I'm on the job.
Absolutely. No, you know what? You know what's funny?
I get
I'm
a
glad you
lot
brought
of
that up.
grooms like, hey, have a drink. Come on, have a drink. Like,
Yes, brides will offer us alcohol. And I'm like, oh my God, absolutely not. Do you want your eyeliner on your lips? Like, no, we can't drink on the wedding day. We're working. That's funny you say that.
that's what I say, kind of in the same lines. Do you want your pictures blurry or not? So just, yeah, I'll settle for with water for now, and
Yes,
we'll drink on a different day when we get to see all your pictures.
right. We'll celebrate.
Yeah, so that's a really awesome interview. I appreciate
Thank
you
you.
sharing all your expert knowledge, your tips for brides, and joining me on this interview. So could you
Thank you.
tell our viewers anything that's coming up? Are you guys like updating the website or anything new you could tell our viewers about?
Yeah.
Anything new
We
to tell
just,
Angel?
we just, our website is brand new. It's been up since December. I'm in love with it and I'm obsessed with it. I love our new website. So check it out. Do you want me to give the website address?
Yeah, actually, we can share it right. Yeah, you could tell us the website,
So
and then we
it's
could flash it on screen right here.
oh oh
It's a beautiful website.
oh that's it. Yes.
Yep. So you could find them here.
It's
Mhm.
bella-angel.com.
And you can see everything of
Wow.
about them, what they do. So there's the website. We'll also, yeah, put the link on the description and have the web address here on this video. And could you tell? So, oh, let's get back to that. So you had your website redone,
Yes,
right?
I did. I did, and I love it. So it was redone in December, and we're already blogging like crazy. I'm obsessed with this website. I love all of the professional images that I was able to get from brides and put them up on the website, and I think it looks beautiful. For me, I think it's beautiful.
So that's what Victoria's been really busy right now. So check out her blog. So when you get to her website, there's a link for their blog page. So check
Mhm.
out her blogs and be inspired with all the information and imagery on there. So also, could you tell the viewers how to find you on your social media handles?
Yeah, sure. So Instagram, we're Bella Angel Brides. It's plural. Bella Angel Brides. And Facebook, we're Bella Angel LLC.
And then on are you guys on like the other platforms like Twitter, TikTok?
Twitter,
Not yet.
not TikTok. I have a
I'm
personal
just
account on
joking.
TikTok, but I'm anonymous so I can watch my daughter.
Yeah.
But for Twitter, we're Bella Angel Bride,
Hmm.
and you can find us there. Not
Awesome.
real active on Twitter. Instagram, we're pretty active on, and the blog and our blog on our website. We're very active. I mean, especially now that we're in quarantine, I've been blogging like every 4 days, something.
Yeah, there you go. So check them out. So their main platforms are Instagram, Facebook, and her blog. So thank you, Victoria. It's been an
Thank
awesome
you.
interview. I
This is so
appreciate you
awesome,
coming
Ryan. Thank you
on.
so much.
Yeah, very informative and very helpful. So guys, please, I want to remind you again to hit the like button, subscribe to our channel, leave a comment, and share the video. And it helps the channel grow. And I appreciate everyone's support on this small business shoutouts, where I interview the most amazing entrepreneurs in the Philadelphia area, talk about their passion, their business, and everything in between. Uh, Plain tequila or her favorite tequila. All right, guys, it's Ryan again. Thank you, Victoria, and I'll see you guys soon. Stay safe and healthy. Thanks so much for watching, and ciao.
Thank you, Ryan. Bye-bye.